Okay, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Akakudash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Greatness Stone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Hey, this is Brother Rob from the Greatness Stone, Jamaica. Can bring you the session through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Akakudash. Hey, Lord willing, this will be edifying, man. Yeah, so this are from the other day. I've been watching a lot of videos concerning the video game industry and the practices that are being implemented right now, and we can see how this shows or how it is a precursor on how society as a whole is going to be, and how the system that this man is setting up is going to be for the broader society, right? You will own nothing, man. These men said it right in your face, man. You will own nothing and be happy. Right? This man believes he has ownership of everything. Right? He believes he should get the blessing. Though he started with tears. Right? This man believes he should get the blessing, man. The earth. Right? That's ultimately what he believes. He believes he should get what our blessing is, man. But you won't get it. This is the reason why this man is trying to go up another way. Rather than, but he can't go through Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. So he has to go through his technology, man. So he will force people into not owning nothing. So this is interesting. This is from videogamechronicle.com. It says Sony is deleting over 550 purchased movies from PS5 users' libraries. Right, so how can you purchase? It's not like you were streaming it. It's not like you were renting it. You bought it from Sony, which Sony didn't in fact own it. That's the problem. But they made it look like users owned it. Right? So it says Sony will soon remove 550 purchased movies and TV shows from PlayStation users' digital libraries. It's confirmed. From September 1st, 2026, all purchased contents related to the production and distribution firm Studio Carnal will be removed from PlayStation's users' video libraries due to the end of content licensing agreement. You see the problem, man? Right? These men projected like, hey, you have owned this thing. But hey, we the men of the Lord understand that these men MO is to show the people that they ultimately own nothing. Right? And this has picked up a lot of backlash online where users are really upset because they believe they owned the things they purchased. But it's not so, man. Right? We understand that this society is not set up for Jake, man. Not set up. Right? This man believes he owns everything, man. Let me get a quick research. Let me get it on my other phone. This is Ezekiel, so okay, 28 and verse 2, it says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas. That's right. This man believes he is all powerful, man. This man believes he is the Most High. This man believes he owns everything on the planet, man. Right? And the Lord has puffed this man up. But guess what? The scripture says, yet thou art a man and not God. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and thou hast gotten thee silver, thou hast gotten thee gold and silver into thy treasures. It's by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic thou hast increased riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of that, which is because ultimately you're in control of the earth right now. So the scripture said the powers that be are ordained of the Most High, man. Right? The Most High is the one that set up Daniel 4, man. Yeah, we just bring it out rather than butcher the scriptures. Daniel the 4th chapter, 17 verse, and this is the 4 and 17. So this is the matter by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones. So the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whosoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. So this man, the basis of men, he's in control right now. He's Edom. So this is why this man is puffed it up, man. Right? This is the reason why this man is puffed it up. Right? So, and it also goes in to this interesting fact as well, where PlayStation will discontinue to make physical copies of this. And this is a very important thing with regards to gamers, because this will eliminate quote-unquote ownership of all users. Well, so it says PlayStation physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation console is as consumer preferences, I don't know who is that, and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital. Physical disc productions for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on the PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that are already released and will be releasing prior to January 2028. Right? And I have this in ChatGPT, so I ask it if does PlayStation discontinuing physical discs means ownership and it can block whosoever, and without appeal it says yes. Right? So it says yes. Digital distribution gives platform holders more practical control over access than physical media, but there are some important limits. So your access is tied to your account. If your account is suspended or banned, you can lose access to online features, and depending on the reason, platform policies potentially your digital library. Yeah. How does that sound familiar? The MOTB, man. So the reason why these men are eliminating cash, they're going to a digital society, man. So whenever you fuck up, excuse my French, these men just cut you off from the system. I'm bringing out a scripture. Revelation 13 and verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So this man is going to be forcing the people of the earth to adhere to his system. Right? This man's new world order system. This man is going to force Jake and everybody to adhere to his system, man. And he has the power to do it. Right? Just like how, as it says, PlayStation, if you don't adhere to their rules, you won't be playing any games. You won't have access to their system. Right? And everything that you've owned prior, you won't get a refund. It will be gone to naught. So just like in the days to come, men, Esau is going to use that, man. You have millions in the bank. They're going to tell you, hey, if you're not taking the MOTB, guess what? Hey, your riches will be gone to naught, man. This is the reason why it's better to not really own much in the society, man. Right? This is why we set our treasures in heaven, where thieves can break through and steal. You see? Right? And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. We're vastly approaching that time. We're seeing the little things that are going on, which ultimately shows the direction that the society is going in. Right? We're seeing it. Right? We're seeing the little things, man. Right? The men of the Lord are seeing it. Those who have eyes to see. Right? So I'm just continue reading ChatGPT. It said the platform can remove games from sale. It's people who already own them can often still download them, but that's not guaranteed forever. So you see, if they want, they can delete games, and guess what? You kick rocks. It's with physical disc, so with cash, you still have the disc, so you just generally retain the ability to pay it on compatible hardware, especially if it does not require an online connection. It says you usually lend, sell, or keep the disc regardless of whether it's sold in stores. So it says as for blocking whoever, whenever, without appeal, it says companies do have broad authority to enforce their terms of service and suspend accounts. So however, they are generally expected to have an appeal process, and many do. Whether an appeal success depends on the circumstances and the company's policy. They cannot ignore applicable consumer protection and other laws in the countries where they operate. So your broader point is fear. A shift to digital means users rely more on the platform's continued operations and policies, so policies can change, than they do with physical media. That increases the platform's control over access, even though it isn't completely unlimited. So this is going to happen with Cashman. It's going to increase the powers that be controlled over access to whether to your money, healthcare, food, whatever resources, man. You're going to be outside the system. Right? This is Isaiah 10 and verse 1. So woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Right? And right grievousness which they have prescribed, pray, and that they may rob the fatherless. Listen, what will he do in the day of visitation and in the desolation which shall come from far, from far? And to whom will he feel for help? And where will he leave your glory? Bring out one more precept and close it off. Kind of at work. And this is 1 Timothy 6 and verse 17 said, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. Because what we have now is uncertain riches, right? Whatever currency you have is uncertain, because this man can make a decree that whatever currency it is not usable, and guess what? It's not going to be usable. And this man will, just say the scripture, make a decree that he will have to use the MOTB, which is the RFID microchip. And guess what? If you don't use it, you're going to be deleted, or you won't have access to the state. So these are the things which are coming. Say, but in the living poor, man, we trust in the living God. Right? Who give it us richly all things to enjoy. Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kodash. Hey, Shalom.